Hi, and welcome to Out and About. I'm Jeff Ondash, and today we're at the Second Harvest Food Bank. We've got something pretty exciting for you and your family to be a part of, and also at the same time, we're going to be doing something great for our community. I'm here with Becky Miller, and there's something exciting going on here, Becky. It's the Harvest for Hunger campaign that you do every year, and tell us a little bit about it.
Harvest for Hunger campaign is our spring campaign that we ask individuals, families, companies, schools, organizations to come together and do food and funds drive during March and April to help stock our shelves for the summer months when kids are home from school.
Okay, we all know that everybody likes to give over the holidays, but hunger is 365, 24/7 all the time. And in the springtime, you need a little bit more help, and that's what Harvest for Hunger brings to you.
Absolutely. Our donations do tend to taper off during the spring, so the Harvest for Hunger campaign brings in the resources, food and funds to get us through the summer months when we actually have an increase of need when the kids are home from school not getting the breakfast and lunch there.
So how could families help out? I know you've got a couple ways for them to be involved with Second Harvest.
The first way I can talk about is a portion of our campaign called Check Out Hunger that's happening right now at Giant Eagle stores and Sparkle markets. Families or individuals can tear off a $1, $5, or $10 donation coupon at the register. It's added right to your grocery bill, and all the funds come back to feed families right here in Columbiana, Mahoning, and Trumbull counties. They can also donate non-perishable food items at either one of those store locations through March 31st.
Now, this part of the campaign ends on March 31st, but the rest of the campaign ends on April 30th.
Yes, so after March 31st, we continue on with the food and funds drives. If a family wanted to have a neighborhood drive or wanted to host a food drive at their school, place of worship, place of employment, we're welcoming all requests to do food drives to help feed our friends and neighbors through the 30th.
And it's a great neighborhood function to do, too, to get neighbors involved and get together and get canned goods or make monetary donations. And monetary donations are very important here at Second Harvest. She's going to give you a figure right now that is pretty staggering. When someone gives a can of food, they give a can of food. But when they give you $1, what happens with that dollar?
For every dollar given, we're able to distribute $11 worth of food, or enough for 5 meals with $1.
Wow. So instead of buying a can of beets or a can of cream corn or whatever, that dollar turns into 5 meals. That's incredible.
Yes, and the reason we're able to do that is because of the generosity of this community here that we live in to get the donations in, and so we can get donated product in at a much lower cost and in the bulk that we need.
So again, get together with your family, come up with a plan on how you'd like to raise some money and some food, canned goods, non-perishables, things like that. Also, there's also another need, too. Don't be afraid. If you've got extra pet food, unused pet food, cans and bags, pet food's in really a big demand here.
Yes, we're always getting requests from our agencies for pet food as well, because if you imagine living on a fixed income mostly and low income, pet food can be expensive. So we do accept all donations of any kind of pet food that we distribute to agencies that we know are serving people that have pets.
See, there's a lot of ways you could become involved. Now through March 31st, when you're at a checkout at Giant Eagle or Sparkle, please give an extra $1 or $5, whatever you can afford to help out, because that $1 turns into 5 meals. That's just incredible. And if you want to, you could just give the non-perishable canned and boxed food to the Second Harvest Food Bank. Go around and put together a little neighborhood fun drive for you and your family to be involved in. It all goes to a great thing. How many people are affected by hunger right here in Mahoning Valley, Becky?
Nearly 90,000 people in our area are food insecure, meaning they don't know where their next meal is coming from. Right now, we're serving 31% of the people are kids and 21% are senior citizens.
That's unfortunately a staggering figure. That's just sad. So please help out. At the Second Harvest Food Bank, all the money stays right here in the Tri-County area in Mahoning, Trumbull, and Columbiana County. You're helping your neighbors out. You might not even know it. And we don't know where hunger is, but it's very prevalent, obviously, with the figures that you just said. So again, Giant Eagle and Sparkle markets, please go there when you're when you're checking out, $1 or $5, whatever you can afford to help out the Second Harvest for Hunger campaign, and then put together your food drive and come down and help out. What about volunteers to come here down at the Second Harvest location and help out in the back?
Yes, we are a volunteer-dependent organization. Last year, the great folks of this valley gave us over 13,000 hours of their time. So we're always accepting and looking for groups that volunteer. We open up one evening a week and on Saturdays. So if you'd like to schedule or see if we have something that could meet their expectations and ours, we'd love to have them.
What better thing can you do than to help out your fellow people here in the Mahoning Valley? Over 13,000, that's incredible. Thank you very much, because without that, it'd be a lot tougher for you to do your job here. That's going to do it for this edition of Out and About. So get to Giant Eagle, get to Sparkle, help out, make a donation, and then get your family together and do a little thing in your neighborhood, a little fundraising food drive. It's great for your kids. It's great for you. You're going to feel better. You're going to be helping out families right here in your neighborhood. That's going to do it. Becky, thank you very much. And we're going to see you again real soon with another edition of Out and About.